China's naval force dispatches first indigenously made 10,000-ton Type 055 destroyer. Beijing China's progressively intense naval force propelled its most developed locally delivered destroyer on Wednesday, during an era of rising rivalry with other maritime powers, for example, the United States, Japan and India. China's locally manufactured destroyer is seen amid its starting service at the Jiangnan shipyard in Shanghai, China. Reuters. The initial 10,000-ton Type 055 entered the water at Shanghai's Jiangnan shipyard on Wednesday morning, the naval force said in a news discharge. It said the ship is furnished with the most recent air, rocket, ship and submarine protection frameworks. China is accepted to be intending to dispatch 4 of the boats. The dispatch of this ship connotes that our country's improvement of destroyers has achieved another stage, the discharge said. A photograph on the Navy's site demonstrated kaleidoscopic streamers being shot out of tubes while mariners and shipyard specialists stood dockside beside a monstrous Chinese banner. It said head of the People's Liberation Army's General Armaments Department Zheng Yaoxia directed the service, in which a container of champagne was broken over the boat's bow. The Type 055 is essentially bigger than China's other present-day destroyer, the Type 052, speaking to the rising advancement of China's resistance enterprises. Once vigorously subject to remote innervation, China in April propelled its first plane-carrying warship constructed altogether all alone, in view of a prior Ukrainian model. As far as dislodging, it is generally comparable to the Arleigh class of destroyer. Chinese Navy is experiencing a goal-oriented development and is anticipated to have an aggregate of 265-273 warships, submarines and coordinations vessels by 2020, as per the Washington, D.C.-based Center for Naval Analysis. That contrasts and 275 deployable fight-compelled delivers directly in the U.S. Navy, China's essential adversary in the Asia-Pacific, in spite of the fact that the once yawning hole between the two is narrowing quickly. China says it needs an effective naval force to safeguard its 14,500 kilometers 9,010 miles of coastline, and in addition its significant sea shipping courses. Notwithstanding, it likewise shows up progressively ready to challenge activities by the U.S. along the area's predominant military power, particularly in the South China Sea, which China guarantees basically completely. Beijing has additionally since quite a while ago sustained hatred against Japan over